Glory to word, glory to song, glory to power. And I give him glory to creation, the wonders of creation, mighty creator himself. As I and I have seen and give witness to his imperial majesty, Haile Selassie, Empress Mene, upon the throne of Jedediah, the ancient Nubian kingdom, Axum, Abyssinia. To these days, I give thanks. Creation bears a witness to the love of the Creator. The birds sing it, the breeze tell the story. So I and I put in the word, sound and power of the Rasta man to give the eye these vibrations to the reggae church ministry. Yes, I know it's about December right now and them cold places like Washington DC and New York. But thanks to God, Jah Rastafari, we can bring this warm-hearted message to the island. From the corners of the earth, the ends of the earth, Hawaiian Islands. Because Rastafari now is international. So now I will give thanks. This music here, by the good brethren, Mystic Revealers, I'm going to give you an original version. This one, God. This one's for Jaja, Rastafari. He's the only one for me. Jah makes me happy in the midst of sorrow. And when things look gloomy, Jah makes the sun come out for me. That's why I'm feeling just like I'm feeling. I'm not ashamed to let it show. That's why I want the world to know that this feeling has a great meaning. Jah has done so very much for me. He's done so very much for me. To get a little bit farther, just try a little bit harder. And with the help of the Father, I know you will receive. 'Cause you can do it if you set your goal and reach it. And if you really mean it, oh Lord, I know you will receive this great feeling, just like I'm feeling. And you won't be ashamed to let it show. You might want the world to know that this feeling should have a great meaning. And now that you see, you could have sing along with me, 'cause this one for Jaja. Hey, we love him like none other. He's our Father. Oh yes, he's the only one for me. He makes me happy, even in the midst of sorrow. When things look gloomy, still at the same time, Jah makes the sun come out for me. Oh, Jaja, this one's for Jaja. This one's for Jaja. Haile Selassie, Rastafari. Jah Eddie, on guitar, give thanks, respect.
Give you thanks for
Yes,
all
sir.
blessings, Jah Rastafari.
Yeah, on November 2nd, 1930, for those who don't know, we have to tell the story. Emperor Haile Selassie, Jah Rastafari, who you hear the Rasta man always talk about, Jah Rastafari, right? In plain English, Haile Selassie and Empress Mene, crowned King of Kings and Lord of Lords, and also Queen Omega, Queen of all queens, ancient family, eternal family from the house of the beloved, which translated in English is David. They say the house of David. We just simply say the house of the beloved, right? Also as prophesied by the great Marcus Garvey back in the early 20th century. One God, one aim, one destiny, right? Africa for the Africans at home and abroad, China for the Chinese, Russia for the Russians, India for the Indians, and by the way, Hawaii for the Hawaiians, right? True nationalism. So we bring these trumpets, we sound these trumpets like Bob Marley say, could be the first trumpet, might as well be the last. So And I, Rastafari, come to tell the story through the Reggae Church Ministry, as we say, from the ends of the earth here in Hawaii, beautiful Hawaii, but still a place that was wrongfully taken from its rightful people, according to certain laws in creation that are similar to the same laws that convicted and tried the great Yahshua Emmanuel, who them called Jesus Christ, convicted him of treason and found him guilty and killed him, tortured him to death, according to their law. See? And it was rumored that this man conquered death and within 72 hours rebuild himself, restructure himself, right, Eddie? And come forward. So watch out now, you can't kill the body, but you can't kill the soul. That's what Jah say, from those times to these times. So we're giving these living testimonies as Rastafari, because certain Christian organizations, yeah, them try, but it come like them just excite the people. They don't really tell the truth, because they know that there is a consequence of persecution, like Christ said in the Gospel of John, chapter 15 and 16, that you would suffer godly persecution for telling the real truth. And the Holy Ghost, we don't deal with no ghosts. We deal with the truth, the reality. And yes, it costs persecution. They don't really pay no money, because that's the next thing. You got people out there making money off of Jesus, or making money off of God and religion, and also making war and destruction off of religion. So I and I, Rastafari, come to fight that down in truth and righteousness, you know, just to set this visual, audio example. With the technology of the 21st century, lights, action, and camera, whatsoever it may be, that's how we tell the story. Musically, that's why we say word, sound, and power. The word was made flesh, dwell amongst man. We behold this word, you know, like a bird flying through the air. Who can explain that? You know, science go through all of their tricks trying to imitate it, and even with their jet planes and rocket ships through their what? Alien technology, which is what it really is. They can imitate it, but they cannot duplicate it. So it's like creation is being confronted by the imitator. So I come to defend the true creator, Haile Selassie. Ancient days they used to call him Yahweh Allah. Come down the Nile Valley as Ra, Amen Ra, and Amenhotep, and those great African pharaohs who bring true God divinity to humans, humanity, not to be exploited but to be shared and enjoyed by all of creation, so that man and people can live here on earth peacefully and nice instead of in war and, you know, conflict. So Rastafari come to show the world peace and truth and love and righteousness. Right? This is the Melchizedek order, speaking to you live and direct, loud and clear. As the man Burning Spear would have said, him tried to fool the black population, right? By telling us that Jah Jah dead. Them tried to tell you, say Haile Selassie dead. They murder him back in 1975. Spread these rumors. Well, I tell you what, I have another photograph in here that was taken of Haile Selassie back in the 90s, you know, about 15 years after they say he was dead, right? Found to be trod in the hillsides of Africa, Southeast Africa, East Africa, who knows? But the man is very much alive, just like many other great mystics from the ancient Eastern, you know? You have some great Eastern Indian sages, 400, 500, 600 years old. They call them Naga Babas and them kind of man there. The Dalai Lama and them man, them reincarnate, come back 10, 12, 14 different times. Why the Western world don't want to teach people about that? Want to just make you try to get all the money you can in one generation and die and leave it to your children, along with certain ignorance and greed. Tell the children the truth, like Bob said. Tell the children the truth. All the music we put in a reggae already. So take it out to the entertainment venue and put it into the education and the horticultural reality. That is what Rasta is saying right now in the 21st century. You know, stop the partying and, you know, we can go on a celebration, but more conscious, like even Ziggy Marley used to say, let's have a conscious party. We don't want no booze to lick our head. That's what the man was saying. No booze to lick our head. You see? People dancing to the music and don't really know what we're saying as Rastas, Jamaican and West Indian. You know, so man is making it clear that there's a reggae church mission to make people know clearly what we are saying inside of reggae music. Stop the violence, them kind of things there. Stop the murder. Stop the greed and jealousy. Promote love. Promote peace. Equal distribution of wealth. Collective security for surety. Them kind of things there. What's wrong with that? Why a man want to kill me for that? See? We tell the truth to all nations. Whosoever have ears, let them hear. Selah. Just lick shot like that. Alright, I better take a break, because I could go on and on, you know that. I can just go on and on. I don't even start playing the guitar yet. I'm just talking still. Yeah, with thanks. Yeah, man. Yeah, this is a serious reality, man. I used to hear the elders talk about that. I used to just listen to them and say, man. Some people, you know, they say, oh, that Rasta foolishness, man. I'm tired to hear that. You know, I say my granny say that. You know, I hear about the Rasta business. I was there, I know about them things. Because they was there. You know what? See, it's like some people have eyes that couldn't see. And maybe even in those times. Because if you think about it, in Christ's time, they never know that Christ was as popular as he would be right today. Even all the little guys, them Caesar and them, never know that they would be the studied world historical figures that they are today. Their perception wasn't as global as ours is in the 20th century now. 21st century, I should say. So you have your great king of Babylon, George Bush. What's the other guy in Russia named? Putin. Yeah, you have them guys in the Middle East. Super kings, man, all of these big noble warriors, like just say the reincarnated devils. What Daniel said, them guys will rise up in this day. Some to everlasting life and some to everlasting contempt. Still, the camera still running. Alright, catching all of it. Alright, well yeah, let's talk a little bit about Hawaii then. You know, I mean, if there have any questions, you know, it is stay with. Like I say, this is just informal or casual, however one we want to say, but it's definitely needed, you know, and it must be spread throughout the four corners of the world. That Rastafari is a reality right now, and is really one of, if not the only, true divine alternative to offer a salvation plan and a redemption plan for all mankind, which has obviously failed itself. The world governments and those type of things have obviously failed themselves. There's not one functioning world government today that seems to be beneficial to its people. It's only beneficial to a few chosen elites. And that's just not fair. That's not right. I don't think the universe vibrates like that. You know, so this is a call to all righteous people, you know, to just do the right thing. Not for money, but for love of life, you know. The coming generation, to set a better example to the children that's coming up. You know, give them a better set of goals and values other than money, lights, action, camera, glitter and gold things, you know. Morality is what the people want to know about right now. You know, you have to talk about God and spirituality. Because whoever God was, he should be a man or a human being or a woman or whatever right now. So that people don't have to guess. Because I can take up a little plastic box and call anywhere in the world. They call it cell phone. You can use this kind of technology and capture images, see, and then reproduce them on television and all them things. So whoever God was or is should appear, make himself known or herself known. Because creation need to know. So this is Rastaman testimony. Well, like the Bible says, whoever is God, make them stand forth, step forth, you know. So I and I Rastafari step forth and let the world know. Haile Selassie manifest as God in the flesh, just like Jesus Christ in his time manifests as God in the flesh. Just like Moses in his time manifests as God in the flesh, right? And this is the tradition of man. You have many, many saviors in every tradition manifest as their God in the flesh. So this is what we talk about right now. The flesh and blood and spirit. That Holy Trinity there, the power of that Trinity.